Hey guys, you're welcome. In today's video I'll be making homemade suya. I got my beef from Tesco and I decided to just pieces it just exactly the way I want. Just cut exactly the way you want. Cut it very pieces. The main thing here, make sure your kitchen knife is very sharp to give you this good slice. Yes, you're welcome to Mrs. P's channel. If today is your first time of watching my video, you're welcome. Feel free to be a part of this channel only by subscribing, like my video, share to your friends and family, and feel free to comment and ask questions. Like I said, make sure your kitchen knife is very sharp to get this sharp cut, these good beautiful slices. So I did my slices one after the other before I start washing. Yes, suya is very easy to make. I assure you, you can make this at the comfort of your home without stress, no problem. And the sweetest part of it, it doesn't take up to 40 minutes, just 30 minutes, 25 minutes, you're done. Put salt in my bowl and put water, and I started washing it out. You can use lemon to wash or a little bit of vinegar to wash, depending on what is available, you use it. So I washed first time and I washed the second time, and I rinsed it out the way I wanted. Okay, in a clean bowl I added some garlic powder, ginger powder. If you have onion powder, feel free to add. I have my good suya spice made from Nigeria, so I put up to 3 tablespoons of it, full tablespoons of it, and I put this nut cube, a little bit, you can see very small, a little bit, and a pinch of salt to it, just like maybe to your taste, a pinch of salt to it. Stir, turn this very well. You can choose to add your oil right here if you want it that, but I'm not putting much oil because I don't like suya with too much oil. I'm using vegetable olive oil, so I added my olive oil straight to my meat, and I poured my spices and I incorporated everything together. Take your time, stir, turn, get everything well. So I have to add more suya spice because it was not looking as I wanted. I have to add more, sprinkle more suya spice to it to give it a good coat. Yes, so I did this to make sure everything is well coated. A little olive oil, a little bit more, and I incorporated. Please, if you want to make this in the night before the day you're making it, it's a good deal. It will help your suya taste more better. Not that it's not tasty, it will still taste more yummy. I don't know how to say it. It's an extra juicy taste if you keep it overnight, yes, in your fridge. I'm just telling you. But this I have to pop in my freezer, but it was not entering because of the bowl. I have to put it in my this is my takeaway bowl, and I put in my freezer. I'm making it immediately, so I have to choose to put it in the freezer. Just allow everything to marinate for a little while. You can keep in hours, no problem. So I peeled my Irish potatoes and I start cutting it just the way I wanted, because I'll be frying it that I will be using it to enjoy our suya today. So right away, cut the way you want, just exactly the way I'm cutting. You can still cut your yam, you can still cut whatever you want to cut. You can still fry plantain if you want, depending on what you love to enjoy your suya with. Irish potato is available in the house, so I'm using it today. So right away I'm doing my needful. So please, if today is your first time of watching, don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel. I sprinkle a little bit of salt, just a pinch of salt. I shake. Please, very important, for this suya you need an oven tray. You need this what do you call it? I don't know, this iron something rag. It's called oven rag. My own is 2. This one I'm using is the smallest one, the one that can stand in the oven tray, and it will be giving you a little space under. Don't forget that. So that's why I put that baking paper there, so that the oil and every gushing out from my suya thing will be on my baking paper. Don't forget. So this is the reason why I put that baking paper there. And this my oven rag is a smaller one. It's standing and it's having a space under to allow all the oil drippings to be dripping in on the distant paper, what do you call it, baking paper. So this one will be going to my air fryer. I want to test run making suya with air fryer and oven. Let's see the best. We'll be giving the results very soon. So I started frying my chips. My daughter couldn't wait because she loves chips very well. She wanted me to make this chips sharp. So now the oven one is set. You can see it's juicy. You can see the dripping coming. That this is the air fryer on. One thing I've known this my air fryer, it can dry out things. Please, very important notice. If you're making suya, please don't put it and go away. Like I said, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, your suya is ready. Please don't go anywhere. Stay there. The 2 minutes, 3 minutes, please flip it over. Be checking it so that you will not bring out charcoal and thinking that your suya will just burn if you leave it and go away. I know what I'm saying. Like I said, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, your suya is ready. So within 2 to 3 minutes, I have to flip over and over and over. I was using my knife at the point. I told myself, the hand will be more better. So I have to flip everything over and over and over and over just to make sure every part is getting dry at once. Immediately, I zoom off to my fried my chips and I removed the first batch out and I added the second. So let's check out the air fryer on. Look at what's going on here. So I have to turn out the air fryer on. You can see the top is almost dry enough. So I turned the air fryer on over to make sure everything is well dried. You'll see finally the air fryer on is ready, very ready. By this time now I am ready to off this air fryer because it's very ready. Now oven on is ready, but there is a little thing I noticed in this air fryer and oven on. Look at the air fryer on. Air fryer dried it more for me, but the oven did not dry it more for me. So you know, it's good when you're enjoying your what do you call it, suya. You have to enjoy that juicy, I don't know how to explain it, but I know what I'm saying. But if you can get it, to me I prefer the oven one. Look at it, look at the face. The oven one is shiny because it's not that dried out. See, oven one, imagine it, I don't know whether you're getting it, but the air fryer on is looking dried out, though it's not burnt, but it's looking dried more. But this one is looking crispy, is looking I don't know how to explain it more, but at least it's shining. Yeah, you look at the difference, it's clear. So to me, I will tell you the best is to go for the oven suya. So try it. I know you'll come back to thank me later. So this onion is halfway cooked, yes. So because I placed it in the oven, the point the suya is almost ready. So you can see it's halfway cooked. That's the way you enjoy your onions onions. So I placed my chips and a little more tomato. My daughter, this is the remaining suya. My daughter loves tomatoes, so I added some fresh tomatoes and a little bit of suya spice. Thanks for watching.